Connect that line with Trip as well. Let me pose that question to Omkar. Omkar, are you looking at revising your estimates upwards now, given the given the solid beat?
Yeah, I mean, the Infi have raised its guidance by 1% more. Narrowing down the gap between 14 to 16 to 15.16 at the upper end of the gap. And the deal wins came strong. It also demonstrated the strong execution as compared to the other IT packs that they have survived, because we were expecting around 40 basis point of increasing into the margin expansion, but they have reported almost 140 basis point of expansion. It looks to be looks to be strong as of now. So I think, I mean, on the better perspective, I mean, these companies are performing good and demonstrating an execution, strong execution as from their perspective. So I believe it's a strong result for the Infosys as well, and the whole IT companies, apart from Wipro, we are demonstrating a strong execution to capitalize the demand.
But okay, that's the word coming in. But let me go back to Mithul as well. Mithul, what is your expectation in terms of upgrades coming in for Infosys? Would the number warrant an upgrade tomorrow?
Certainly numbers will warrant the upgrade as guidance has increased and margins came for second quarter is bit surprise. So even if the company is maintaining margin guidance, there is a high probability that going forward in second half as this wage hike will stabilize and pricing power coming back to this company's margin would give positive surprise. And even if you look at in terms of the geography wise details, Europe is again similar to HCL's result. Europe has outgrown America. The region where everyone is more skeptical or worried about the slowdown, that region has reported 29% YOY growth compared to North America being 16% growth. Even in vertical wise also the segment where people are more concerned about the manufacturing energy, all these segment manufacturing reported 45% growth, energy reported 25% growth. So whatever the factors were worrying people till now for the IT sector, this seems to be shading away, and for Infosys at least it is giving very strong positive vibes. So definitely there would be a upgrade on the revenue side as well as margin side. So earning upgrade is very much likely, and certainly valuation also.
Okay, earnings upgrade is likely, but Mahantesh, what's your take on buyback? Would you recommend the investors to tender in their shares in the buyback offer, given the fact the price is at a maximum of 1850? Yes, it's an open market buyback, but still coming in at a quite a bit of premium.
See, an open market buyback is something which is not so much beneficial for investors. It's better to wait out the buyback to happen, because what it will generally do is make the price, keep the price steadier, and given that the company's performance is strong, there's a likelihood that it will continue to rise. The recent underperformance that we have seen of Infosys relative to its peers will get made up. But offering shares in buyback is something I wouldn't advise.
Advice to tender in the buyback, given the fact it's around 1.5, it's an open market buyback. I think the management is getting ready to speak. We can maybe start playing the visuals in terms of the management getting ready, but the expectation is that the management is going to talk about the demand environment as well. And there's a comment coming in from Salil Parekh as well, wherein he says that our strong large deal wins and steady all-round growth in Q2 reflect the deep relevance and differentiation of our digital and cloud solutions for clients as they navigate their business transformation. While concerns around the economic outlook persist, our demand pipeline is strong as clients remain confident in our ability to deliver the value they seek, both on the growth and efficiency of their businesses. This is reflected in our revised revenue guidance of 15 to 16%. Remember, this is the second consecutive quarter that the company has increased their guidance. They had started the year with a guidance of 13 to 15%. It had moved on to 14 to 16%, and now it's moved to 15 to 16%. So there's a definite improvement there. Omkar, what's your pecking order in the entire sector?
Yeah, my pecking order in terms of large packs is Infosys on the top, then TCS, followed by Tech Mahindra and the HCL Tech, and lastly on the Wipro side. Looking at the mid-cap part, I strongly believe that Persistent is top is my top pick, and going followed by the Mindtree, LTI, etc.
The tech coming in, I think the management is getting ready to speak as well. But before that, Mitul, coming back to you in terms of the internals as well, the headcount addition has been strong and attrition seems to be coming off. And I think that was one of the worries that the market had, that supply side issues might persist, but at least the indications coming in from HCL Tech as well as Infosys are pointing out that supply chain is getting abated as well. Okay, hold that thought actually. The management is ready to speak. Let's go across to Salil Parekh.
On the campus, and I'm sure you're also enjoying